The wedding that changed everything. In a peaceful African village surrounded by tall palm trees and golden fields stood a beautiful young woman named Amara. Amara was known throughout the village for her kindness. She helped her mother sell vegetables in the market, cared for elderly neighbors, and never refused anyone who needed help. But there was one thing Amara had always dreamed about: a happy marriage built on genuine love. One morning, her mother, Mama Grace, called her into the house. "Amara," she said gently, "there is something we need to discuss." Amara sat beside her. "What is it, Mama?" Mama Grace took a deep breath. "Chief Okoro has approached our family. He wants his son, Daniel, to marry you." Amara was shocked. Daniel. She knew Daniel. He was the son of one of the wealthiest men in the village. He was handsome, educated, and respected, but Amara had never felt anything special for him. "Mama, I don't love him." Her mother sighed. "Love can come after marriage. Sometimes, a good husband is more important than feelings." Amara lowered her head. Meanwhile, there was another man who secretly loved her. His name was Samuel. Samuel was a hardworking young farmer who owned a small piece of land outside the village. He was not wealthy, but he had a good heart. He and Amara had grown close over the years. When Samuel heard about the proposed wedding, his heart broke. That evening, he went to Amara. "Amara, if you truly want to marry Daniel, I will accept it," he said. "But if you are only doing this because your family expects it, please don't." Amara's eyes filled with tears. "I don't know what to do." Samuel held her hands. "Then listen to your heart." Days passed, and preparations for the wedding began. The entire village became excited. Beautiful fabrics were purchased. Musicians were hired. Women prepared mountains of food. Chief Okoro even announced that the wedding would be the biggest celebration the village had seen in years. But something was wrong. Daniel had a secret. The night before the wedding, Amara accidentally overheard him speaking to his father. "Once I marry her, her mother's land will become part of our family," Daniel said. Amara froze. Her heart sank. She realized that Daniel did not love her. He wanted her family's land. She immediately confronted him. "Is that why you wanted to marry me?" Daniel became silent. Amara's voice trembled. "You never loved me." Daniel finally admitted the truth. His father wanted to expand their family's farmland, and marrying Amara would make it easier to claim the land. The next morning, the wedding ceremony began. The village gathered beneath a beautifully decorated canopy. Amara walked toward the altar wearing a magnificent traditional wedding dress. Everyone smiled. But when the priest asked the most important question, "Amara, do you accept Daniel as your husband?" silence filled the gathering. Amara looked at Daniel. Then she looked at her mother. Finally, she turned toward the crowd. "No." Everyone gasped. Chief Okoro stood up angrily. "What did you say?" Amara remained calm. "I said no. I cannot marry a man who wants me only because of my family's land." She told everyone what she had discovered. The crowd became silent. Mama Grace began to cry, not from shame, but from realization. She walked toward her daughter and embraced her. "I am sorry," she whispered. "I wanted security for you, but I forgot that your happiness matters too." Chief Okoro tried to defend his son, but the village elders demanded the truth. Daniel eventually admitted everything. The wedding was cancelled. For several months, Amara focused on rebuilding her life. She and her mother continued their small farm, and Samuel helped them whenever he could. Then, one evening, Samuel came to Mama Grace. He bowed respectfully. "Mama Grace, I have little money and no great family name. But I love Amara, and I promise to work hard to build a life with her. I am asking for your blessing." Mama Grace smiled. She looked at Amara. "What do you say?" Amara smiled through her tears. "This time, Mama, my heart already knows the answer." Months later, another wedding was held in the same village. There were no extravagant decorations. There was no powerful chief. There was no hidden agreement. There was simply love, family, music, laughter, and two people who genuinely wanted to spend their lives together. As Amara and Samuel danced beneath the stars, Mama Grace watched them with tears of happiness. She finally understood something she would never forget. A wedding may last one day, but the marriage lasts a lifetime. And no amount of wealth, land, or family pressure can replace genuine love, trust, and respect.